Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crooks the Great, aka CTG, and I'm back at you guys. Bro, get up. Yo, what's going on, my people? It's your big homie Crooks the Great, aka CTG, and I'm back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 5 video. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at a prime example of how to build a comeback and work yourself back into a fight in UFC 5. And in order to do so, we're going to be breaking down the fight between Papadoc and Cloud from Mellow MMA's card that happened this last Saturday. Now, had it not been for the main event being so great, this was my fight of the night. I mean, you guys are going to see here shortly why this fight was just absolutely incredible, man. It was an incredible fight from start to finish, and it was a beautiful comeback performance from Cloud. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the video here. Papadoc is going to be using Islam Makhachev, and Cloud is going to be using Dustin Poirier. Now, a little bit of background to this fight. Cloud said that he was going to dominate Papadoc. So he really put a lot of pressure on himself to really perform very, very well in this matchup. And really, to me, before the fight started, I felt like he was kind of putting his foot in his mouth a little bit because Papadoc is a veteran, man. This dude has been dominating UFC games for the last 6 years, and he's been in there with some of the best in the UFC franchise. So I thought it was going to be a tall task, but as usual, you guys aren't going to hear the commentary because obviously you guys don't want to hear my voice twice, but let's go ahead and get into it. Right, and they touch gloves, and we're underway. Now, I thought it was a really interesting pick from Cloud that he picked Dustin, only because if Papadoc chose to grapple, I felt like Cloud was going to have a lot of trouble, especially because I know how well-rounded Papadoc is. You guys can see right here, both guys just kind of being content with fighting in the pocket, and there was the first takedown, and look at that stamina already drop all the way down on Dustin on the first shot attempt. Cloud's doing a good job of just staying patient and trying to get Papadoc to think. That's what you need to do as Dustin Poirier. Papadoc landed a nice, crispy, clean combination. Now, right here, it seems pretty even. It would seem pretty even, but you see the stamina starting to drain on both guys. Nice body rips right there by Papadoc, and that's going to go a long way in helping to drain that stamina down of Dustin Poirier, because Dustin, we know, kind of has a little bit of a cardio problem sometimes, especially against grapplers. Right there, nice. And look, Papadoc starting to mount that offense, starting to put the pressure on Cloud a little bit, and catches him with a beautifully timed head kick. And now he's in a ground and pound scenario right here. Papadoc's looking to get the job done, and one more punch would have done it. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, when you're up against an elite level player, they're gonna throw something at you that you might not expect, and you're gonna face a lot of adversity. Cloud's doing a good job of sticking it out. Papadoc, I don't know why he got back to the feet, but he did. But he's in control of this round. So now it's on Cloud. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna build his maintain his composure, or is he just gonna kind of go wild and try to get that damage back? Now I want to pause it right here because of what I just said. This could go one of two ways for Cloud here, right? And especially being a newer player to the community that's just now trying to make his name. It can go one of two ways. Either he can get his feathers ruffled, he can like kind of just lose his mind and be like, oh man, I just got rocked, I gotta get it back, and it causes him to make a mistake. Or he can maintain his composure and understand, you know what, I have 2.5 rounds to get myself back into this fight. I may have lost this round, but I can still win this fight. So we're gonna see the way that he reacts to it, and that's really the learning lesson that I want you guys to take from this breakdown. Right there, nice clinch reversal into the plum. Now you see him starting to just regain that rhythm that he had before he got knocked down. Mixing it up nicely, pressuring forward. Nice clinch right there by Doc. Nice little knee to the body. Now he's gotten Cloud in a bad spot, right? But there's only 40 seconds left. So Cloud's just trying to ride it out. He lets him jump on his back, throws him back, and now they're into back sitting. Now this could be even worse, man. It really, really could. It can kill any confidence that you have. Papa Doc is just sitting on the back, being content with backpacking him for the rest of the round. And you see Cloud's stamina is drained really, really low right there. That's the end of the first round. Now, very close round in the first half of the round, but then Papa Doc landed that beautifully timed head kick. Was able to get the knockdown on Dustin there. And he really put Cloud in a lot of trouble. But we're going to see here in the second round how Cloud was able to start that comeback and able to maintain the composure and get back into the fight. And as he immediately gets stunned right here in the second round. So it's not starting off so good, but as he gets knocked down again right there. So again, he's facing a lot of adversity. Papa Doc ripping that body. With the nice slip uppercut. You see Cloud is just not going away, but he gets hit with that power single leg and thrown down into side control. It's not looking good for him here in the second round, ladies and gentlemen. And guys like Doc, man, they just, when they know that they have leads, they just tend to smother you. They'll just do everything that they can to make it as hard as possible for you to land something hard and get a health of it. It was a good job by Cloud sweeping and then getting back up to his feet. Now you see everything's kind of working against him. He's been hurt in this round. Right there, he's getting countered and his stamina is really, really low and he gets hurt again. So it looks like Papa Doc is really, really just starting to run away with this fight at this point. That's what I'm thinking in the commentary booth. Hey, you know what? This has been a pretty one-sided beatdown so far. But you see, Cloud is he's never really allowing Papa Doc to start breaking away from him. He's still fighting back. He's still looking for opportunities like right there. That double jab into the uppercut caught Papa Doc sleeping. And now he's working himself back into the fight. You see the confidence because he's walking forward. He's realizing, you know what? I need to get in this guy's face and just make it a nasty fight if I'm going to be able to get myself back into it. Papa Doc's trying to shut it down by clinching him. Here he has him in that back. The back clinch right here up against the cage. He went for backpack last time. Cloud has to be aware that Papa Doc is trying to do the same exact thing he did at the end of the first round. Right there, he's able to deny that takedown, and that was really, really important. Because it lets Papa Doc know he's not just going to get an easy takedown. And now he has to start thinking, because he's been hurt as well. There you see the nice jab uppercut. Looks like that's the preferred go-to strike for Cloud here in this round because he's already hurt Papa Doc with it once. Another lead hook uppercut. And you notice how the momentum is starting to build a little bit for Cloud. He's starting to look a little bit more in rhythm as compared to earlier in this round and in the first round. Nice slip uppercut, and there it is again, the same shot, and he gets a beautifully timed knockdown right there at the end of the second round. And that was a perfect read right there from Cloud, man. And you could sense the tides changing. You could feel the momentum of the fight kind of just turning around off of that slip, man. I mean, Cloud in the second half of that round really was able to start mounting an offense. So here in the third round, I felt it was 1-1 going into this third round. But I felt like all the momentum is on Cloud's side. He continues to fire off that uppercut because he sees that it's landing at a high rate. Every single time it looks like he's landing, he's damaging, hurting Papa Doc. The stamina is in favor of Papa Doc here in this third round. You see Cloud just being very, very careful on how much he's exchanging and how much stamina he's using. Nice knee right there by Papa Doc. You guys see here, the slip counter really has stopped a lot of the volume that was coming out from Papa Doc earlier in the fight. He's really kind of being judicious with what he's doing. He's picking his shots a little more wisely, not just overthrowing and opening himself up like he was earlier in the fight. Nice pull counter elbow right there by Cloud. And look at this. He gets a clean uppercut knockdown again. And then he's ripping to the body. I mean, just a clean pull counter elbow into a pull counter uppercut. Just nasty work right there by Cloud. And you could just see that confidence just starting to build. I mean, even in a video game, man, you could just start to feel when momentum is swinging. And you see Papa Doc's doing everything he can to get that momentum back. He's firing off the knees and the clinch. But Cloud is just starting to open up, man. He really, really is. And there's another uppercut. Dropped him with a clean rear hook. And now he's really in the driver's seat. And the comeback is in full effect. And he could potentially get a finish too. And I like how he's not letting his foot off the gas. And he's just continuously putting Papa Doc in bad spots with rocks. Papa Doc comes back with a nice crispy clean combo right there. Now he has Dustin hurt, but Cloud's doing a good job of moving his head off the center line, not eating any of these shots. He's clinching him up. That's a little bit, I wouldn't recommend that. I don't like to see that, but it is what it is. Nice uppercut right there. Almost broke through the block. But now with 50 seconds left, Cloud has done a great job of working that head held down and really making Papa Doc feel the pressure. See, even when Papa Doc is in close, he's not being willing to take those risks just because he doesn't want to get KO'd. So 15 seconds left. He tried to throw a head kick again. Nice counter right there by Cloud. The overhand lands. He's looking for the KO, but Cloud literally hit him with another pull counter elbow to end the fight right there. And I mean, it was just a beautiful performance right there in the third round by Cloud. And that's what I was saying. Like, in order for him to do this, he had to build up to this. And it's a prime example of how you want to build yourself into a comeback. Exactly what Cloud did right there. He took his time. He started slowly but surely building, and then he was able to capitalize on every mistake that Papa Doc made in the third round. You guys are going to see here, he's able to mount the comeback and get the dub and win $150 off of Papa Doc. I mean, it was just a crazy fight and a really great comeback performance right there by Cloud. I mean, you can't do it any better. And for all of you guys that are newer to the game, that's exactly how you want to build a comeback. It really is. You have to slowly but surely work yourself back into the fight, catch a rhythm, and start to build that momentum in your favor. And before you know it, if you do it correctly, you're going to be able to make a comeback like this on a big stage like Cloud UFC. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button so this video does get tossed into the YouTube algorithm and helps more and more players to make comebacks like this. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.